Yasin internetten 100 bin dolar kazandı. Ne yaparak derseniz data satarak. Bakın ayrıntılar nasıl. Hello Yasin, how are you?
Hi, Akem. How are you doing today?
Good, good, thank you. Okay, so before we dive into details, I checked our email history yesterday and it goes back all the way to 2017, 6 years now.
Yeah.
And of course, I remember how it all started, but it's amazing that the first thing we did together before Shopify stores and before everything else was lead generation and lead sales. So
Mhm.
we're back to square one, doing lead
Mhm.
generation again, probably, hopefully, in a much bigger scale, because
Mhm.
there are millions of dollars to be made, as you know
Yeah.
from your personal
Mhm.
experience. Now, our audience is pretty excited to find out that you were able to make a significant amount living in, like, creating opportunities for yourself. The
Mhm.
Turkish economy is in a really bad situation right now, much worse
Mhm.
than Morocco. I checked the
Mhm.
inflation numbers.
Yeah.
The You're doing much better than most of our fellow
Mhm.
citizens in
Mhm.
Turkey.
Yeah.
That's why we need your guidance. Now we're tapping into this data, and I just would like to get some background from you as to how you started. You just said I just continued what we did together with you down the road. Then I'm gonna go into some details with questions.
Yeah. So just like you said, we started in lead generation services, and as I recall, we scrape leads from Yellow Pages and Google using a software, and on mainly on Upwork. I use Upwork for finding clients. I also use LinkedIn to prospect the clients also. And I changed a little bit from getting leads from Yellow Pages, and I start getting it from LinkedIn, mainly B2B leads and sales QA. And Zoom Info is a little bit, it's very expensive for a freelancer that's just want to acquire some clients. And I thought that buying the database was the best choice for me because the services that I've been using.
Did you buy it in
Just
2022?
I buy it in late 2021. Yeah.
And it's not just even Upwork. I just checked my freelancer.com membership. It's even older than that, probably
Hmm.
22 years old membership.
Yeah.
Of course,
Hmm.
freelancer is not as good as Upwork,
Hmm.
but as you do, we can always reach out with cold emailing and find customers out of thin air, right? This is what you do. Can you talk
Exactly.
about a little bit how you do that?
I have a profile it's 90% and job score is top rated. So it's much easier to get clients from Upwork. But I also do LinkedIn. I do some automation softwares that automates the sending connects and email and messages to clients. I also land clients using LinkedIn. And I also use the database to get to I scrape the emails from the database itself and create some cold emails campaigns.
I'm gonna sell your data, that kind of thing. You're
Exactly.
many.
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach people how to use those tools like Mixmax for reaching out to
Hmm.
people, because we definitely don't want to be limited with tasks on Upwork. There's
Yeah. Yeah.
a lot of money to be made with cold email outreach as well. The conversion rate isn't so high with cold emailing.
Around like 40%, 30% open rates and around 10%. Yeah.
10% is
It's
amazing.
it's amazing. Yeah. It really
Wow.
depends on the segments that I scrape from the database. Because like I said, I use a specific niche. If someone in the finance industry are looking for example, let's say a real estate agent or broker, I can provide them with that. And doing social media marketing agency, they are
Yeah.
looking for small business owners. It's a simple process, and you can just follow the simple steps, and you can eventually reach to clients from Upwork.
Have been so time consuming for you in the beginning, because you crawling a sample data takes time, right? For every client.
Yeah, yeah, because the job is just prospecting. So when I started, in the entire day, I spent like 2 to 4 hours just from prospecting because just like you can get the database and send it to the client. So it's not time consuming.
How we're going to make that easier for our students is that building this interface now where you can search the data based on certain criteria and you get
Hmm.
the sample output, hopefully right away. We're going to see how fast it's going to work. Judging by your profile, I think you don't charge anything lower than $40, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Only charge clients $100 and above. I don't
Yeah.
charge them.
I'm sure it's like a hockey stick kind of chart,
Yeah.
slow in the beginning, right? Can you elaborate on how your income increased over the years?
Yeah, to be totally honest with you, I started 2015. 4 years, I just got to when I
Okay.
purchased the database, 70%. I mean, 70K was just from the database and selling the data to clients.
Right.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. It skyrocketed when I purchased the database, and it made the process much easier, and the cost is much lower.
So we will do a couple of more interviews with you down the road as people start exploring.
Pleasure. Always a pleasure again. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yasin'in $100.000 kazanmasını sağlayan 700 milyon kişilik dataya ücretsiz erişebilirsiniz VIP üyemiz iseniz. Bilgi profilimdeki linkte.